We're under attack again. Come on, guys, get under. Please.
Periscope damage, sir.
No bombs, please. Please, no bombs. Okay, good. They didn't drop any bombs. Yeah, we didn't make it very far. And then these guys jumped on us. Come on, get under. Got 5% battery charge into the batteries. Didn't get very much at all.
Minimum speed ahead. Current depth 10 meters. Laufen auf beiden Dieselmaschinen. Engage electric motors.
So, I'm gonna keep us going on our way.
Both diesels. Making
Hopefully no destroyers come along.
knots in this weather.
And if something else does happen, I will bring you back as soon as that does happen. So I'll either see you back in port or when more planes jump us. Well, welcome back to Williamshaven.
Capital ship sighted. Bearing 9.
Thank you, game. Yes, patrol is ending. We didn't get attacked by any more planes. They did come snooping around, but they didn't attack us. As for our patrol, 5 ships, 32,000 tons, It's not the most successful patrol we've ever had, but comparatively to real-life patrols, this is quite a successful patrol. Because sometimes they go up for leagues out and end without sinking any ships, and then having to return home just due to fuel or food, stuff like that. Which, on another point, it would be actually... Hold on, was that a
Ship sighted.
scarecrow?
Bearing 1-5.
No, it was just the buoy looking weird on the background of the dock. I thought there was a scarecrow there for a second there. I was about to say, why is there a scarecrow? Is it there to scare off the RAF? Because I don't think that will work very well. Anyways, I was trying to say... I think it'd be quite interesting to have to manage that as well, making sure you don't run out of food and all that. And it would prevent, patrols that just go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, in case you don't find anything at all. Or, let's say you're trying to go across the Atlantic and raid off the North American coast. Well, potentially you might have to drop torpedoes or, ammunition and stuff like that in order to make it there and have enough food and to come back. So, I think they put an extra little layer of complexity, which, I'm not sure how well it will work with the game, but I personally think it might be very interesting to try. I have no idea how to mod though, so this would not be for me to do. One thing I can do is
Ship
say
sighted. Bearing
it'd be
1-8.
interesting for me to, I think it'd be an interesting idea. But we're gonna end the patrol.
All stop.
And we'll talk to
Hacker
him.
line.
Torpedo
Sure thing.
loadout.
What do you have in mind?
We'll take the Type 1 still.
Sure.
Camouflage.
What do you want? Sure. What do you want?
You're so good. Captain Emblems are good. We don't have any radar warnings or nothing like that yet. Tech gun, we can't get an upgrade yet. Can't afford an upgrade. Any of these. So we're good
Yes,
for now.
Captain. You won't recognize your girl
Welcome
when I'm
back,
through with her.
Herculoy.
Let's just make sure.
Congratulations, Captain. I'm sure the British.
Skip, no new missions. No, it's just still just the Atlantic Air Gap. However, we should now be starting in Lorient. So, our plan for the patrol is to come out and patrol off of here. So we can go
Welcome
out.
back.
Start the new patrol? Yes. I'd like to start the new patrol without choosing a mission because in the Wolves of Steel, you don't have to fill a tonnage bar in order to continue on. Campaigns are date-based.
Returning to
Laufen auf
course.
beiden
Sighted.
Dieselmaschinen.
Bearing 6-9.
Periscope down, please.
Yes. All stop.
Ship sighted. Bearing 7-5.
Running on both diesels.
Right.
Making 1-4.
Let's start
Knots
laying
in
out our
this weather.
course.
Plotting course. Returning to course. Plotting course. Plotting course. Prepare.
Out of Lorient, which
Plotting course.
is one of the harder harbors, in my opinion, to get out of.
Course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
Just due to that little
Half speed
Plotting
ahead.
course. Plotting
Returning
to course.
Minimum
snake
speed
band at
ahead.
the start.
Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
There we go. And we'll take a quick look around the harbor. Ah, yes, the French ship is still there. Well, I guess we're gonna have some target practice, or, well, potentially, because she's not moving, we could fire a torpedo at her. And get one of the, well, the stern torpedo at her. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna fire the stern torpedo at her, and see what happens. Oh, there's another French ship. The game's just being nice today. Oh, there's a hospital ship over there, which is flying a German flag. To me, this does not seem right. From my knowledge, hospital ships flew a hospital flag. Like they had a white
sighted.
and then a red cross. They didn't fly a nationality flag. I'm not sure on that, but that doesn't seem right. Nothing else in the harbor. No major fleet units are in the harbor, so nothing for us to gawk at and wonder whether or not they'll be sailing out to sea. We almost did scrape our paint off the harbor wall, though. That would have been embarrassing. But luckily that didn't happen, so... Oi! They stole my camouflage again. I only just realized. Well, I should probably come back after a save and reload. That's generally what fixes that bug. So...
Ship sighted.
Let's speed up a little bit.
3-5-1.
Slow speed ahead.
Wait till we're steadied out in the course. And then we'll stop the engines.
Escort sighted. Bearing
Oh, wrong button.
3.
All stop.
Full TDC mode.
Flooding
2-5.
tube 5. Closing tube 1.
Escort sighted. Bearing 3-3-3.
Angle on bow is something like that. Speed is 0. Well, technically, all we have to do is line it up there. So she's on bearing 190. No, don't.
Back slow.
We need to stop, please. Please stop.
Back emergency. Rudder 0 degrees to starboard. Rudder 0 degrees to
Ship
port.
sighted. Bearing 2-7-7.
All stop. Slow speed ahead.
Playing around with this, trying to get her to work. Alright, so she's about 20 degrees off of our turn there. She's actually almost dead on. And one bows.
All stop.
Speed is 0. back angle, so she's 20 degrees off. That's saying. So just that over. And there we go. That should be that.
Tube 5. Feiert! Rohr 5.
Wird geschlossen.
Oh, please turn before you hit the wall. Please turn thank you very much. And no. That's not going to hit.
Feuer frei. Deckgeschütz besetzt und einsatzbereit.
Can the deck gun be brought to bear? Because that torpedo is not going to hit.
Torpedo is in that, sir.
Is the deck gun able to come to bear on that target? Barely. So, I'm going to let the deck gun crew get some practice in. And then I'll bring you back when this one starts to sink, and then... Good job, you hit the dock. I'm docking that from your pay, you know that, right? As long as you know that. Okay, good, they actually have gun authority. So, I'm going to break things off here and I'll bring you back when they start to sink and we're ready to engage the next one. Well, she's just been sunk. So, return to course.
Returning to course.
Half speed ahead.
Let's go and sink the other one.
Yes. Prepare for course change.
Just until we get into
Ship
position.
sighted. Bearing 267.
Feuer frei. Deckgeschütz besetzt und einsatzbereit.
Ship sighted. Bearing 52.
Minimum speed ahead.
There we go. Now, don't shoot past that ship, please. Oh, at least you hit it. First shot. You did better than on this other one. Should probably reload the external torpedo. Nice old solid hit. Good job. And she's burning. Make sure you're aiming for the waterline.
Ziele auf Wasserlinie. Feuer frei. Deckgeschütz besetzt und einsatzbereit.
Well, this may be a good omen for our next patrol,
All stop.
or it could be a very bad one. We won't know until the patrol is actually underway, but taking 2 ships without even having to leave the harbor, and I've just caused the game to crash. Right, so I will get us back going again, and then I'll see you then. Unless, of course, yeah, there's still enough time. I just think of timings. Yeah, I'll break things here. I'll get them fixed up again, and then I'll bring you back. Well, I've gotten the game back up and running again. And unfortunately this time, well, we're starting from Wilhelmshaven again. Lorient has proven to be so far quite unforgiving with the bugs. I may have to refrain from pressing any of these buttons while in Lorient Harbor, because it was fine until I attempted to press the captain's log. However, you know, it is a new patrol. Then just derp out and mess up with the autosaves and all that. So we are on our way, and I think we actually... Nope, we don't have our camouflage again. Oh well. That should be fixed by a save and load later on.
9.
But however, I still want to go and hunt off of here. So, we are going to go
Plotting course. Plotting course.
Go up
Plotting
around.
course. Plotting course. Plotting course.
like that.
Plotting course.
And then hunt off of this area here. To see what we can't find. So that is a nice long route, and at half speed ahead. How long would that take us,
Right away.
Mr. Navigator? Well, that's maximum range. 270 hours.
Bearing 4 1.
And it's 4,500 kilometers. So no small trip.
Range at current speed is
10,000.
Ship sighted. Bearing 6 3.
So we still have, you know, a good 6,000 kilometers to play with once we're on station. So, as is usual, I will break things off here. I may look into updating the mod. The mod has a new version. Well, there's been a new version out for a while, but I'm not sure if it's save game compatible or not. And since I'm recording this for YouTube,
Escort sighted. Bearing 2
it'd be a little bit awkward if I decide to, in the middle of a patrol, go and update, and then it doesn't work with that save game. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to go look into it in further detail, and if it's not save game compatible, then after this career ends, just to avoid any possible save game shenanigans,
Bearing 3 2
I will
2.
update to the newer version, because the newer version is supposed to be more stable, which would be nice. However, if it's not save game compatible, I will wait till after this career has come to its end. So I will break things off here as usual, and I will bring you back when something happens.
U-boat sighted. Bearing 2 8 2.
Well, somewhere inside this pea soup. Oh, there, I just spotted it. Can I see a flag? Right there, you can just barely make out smoke. Alright, looks like a small merchant.
Slow speed ahead.
Yes, this is the first actual contact with the
Rudder 9
patrol.
Degrees to port.
And it's not very good weather for hunting in right now. Heavy precipitation, heavy fog, so
Ship sighted. Bearing 2 8 6.
this is the first I've actually managed to spot something before my crew has. That's basically unheard of. Normally they can spot things well before you can. Thing is, what color is her flag? What nationality does she belong to? That's something we had to identify before we can open fire.
Full speed ahead.
So close in so I can actually see. And hopefully this is something we can sink. We did come across an Irish merchantman, but Ireland is neutral. So that was no dice. You can see the flag there, but you can't make out any colors. I really wish this weather would go away. This is not good weather for hunting. That kinda. Okay. So it is red, yellow, red with an eagle. Bring up this. No, I want a freighter. Every nation has. probably this one. It's red, yellow, red on top. With an eagle. It's a Spanish ship. And Spain is neutral. Oh, there is apparently a ship here.
Plotting course.
Which is
Returning
apparently
to
heading
course.
this way.
Plotting course. Yes.
So,
Prepare for course change.
no dice there. I thought that was actually going to be a ship we could hunt, but nope. Spanish ship. So we'll continue on our way
Returning
and
to course.
hunt for other things. And should we find them, we'll bring them back. One thing to note is that our harbor has changed, which is actually a good thing, because we're down to below 3/4 fuel, just getting to here, basically. Our base now, however, is in Lorient, so it is much closer. We don't have to do the whole trip again, which is quite nice. So, I'll break things off here, and I'll bring you back should the action heat up again, which I'm hoping it will.